Alright, welcome to week 3 of Cheshire versus Quato. We've got a couple things to go over. Thought about making a couple videos over the week, but I decided I would save it all for the official video for today. First things first, the weigh-in for week 2. I am now down to 221.2 pounds for a total weight loss in a week of 5.3 pounds. Which is really good. Of course, that's going to taper off as I start losing more and more weight, but I have lost weight. The calorie count is going down. I'm already starting to feel a little better. So, I can already record 5.3 pounds. I'm well on my way. I'm a tenth of the way there already, so that's good. I decided I'd start off with a couple of my successes this week. Generally, I'm keeping the calorie count down pretty good, at about 1,600 calories per day, which is actually probably a little less than I should actually be eating to keep my metabolism up, but I found that if I try to eat more, I usually eat way more, so I figured I'd rather go under by a little bit than over by quite a lot. It's something about that extra snack or meal that really does me in and makes me want to eat more. So about 1,600. There's been a couple ups and downs, but generally around there. I've been doing really well with eating my vegetables and fruits, getting 5 a day pretty consistently. Starting to like them again after my incredible fast food binges of the past couple months or so, getting to like the taste of vegetables again. And I've started drinking more water. I'm getting about 8 cups of water a day, give or take a couple, which is already starting to make me feel a whole lot better. I don't feel as tired. I don't feel as run down during the day. So those are my successes for the week, along with a couple others that I'll get to in a minute. My failures are still these. I did not make my goal last week of not smoking a single cigarette, but I didn't really expect myself to. I am proud I kept it down to 4 over the entire weekend, and then Monday I picked it right back up where I started. I've got the nicotine patch again, which really helped me for the first couple days of my last attempt. And I picked up some 5-HTP precursor to serotonin, which should help with the mood drop as I go through nicotine withdrawal. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll start tapering off and eventually stop. So that's been my major failing. I did pretty good today. I only had 2 during work, when usually I have 6, 7, 8, 9, sometimes 10. So my strategy of not bringing them to work worked out very well. I bummed a couple at lunch because meal times are very bad for me when I'm trying to control my smoking. So that's been my real failure. What else happened this week? I did find out that I like a new food, a food I didn't think I would like. I found out that I like sardines. They're very good for you, they're very healthy, they've got a lot of omega-3, good for the heart and the brain. I never figured I would. I figured they were probably fishy and awful tasting. And actually they're pretty much just like tuna. If you like canned or pouched tuna, I advise you go ahead and pick up some sardines. They're much lower in mercury. They're very tasty. So that was a happy thing. I got one of the tools I'm using to keep track of how much I'm eating, which really helps, is Spark People, and I'll put the link up in the notes. It's basically a way for you to count what you've eaten, the calories in it, and the fat, carbohydrates, and protein in it. And you can also track exercise and cups of water per day, and servings of vegetables, and pretty much just a simple act of writing down what you've eaten for the day and counting up the calories. It really goes a long way towards helping you eat less, because once you're aware of what you're shoveling into your body, your tendency is to to not shovel so much of that in. And it kind of almost gets to become a game, making sure you can stay at or under the amount of calories it sets for you. It sets goal calories per day based on your weight and how much you want to lose. So definitely check that out. You could do it the old-fashioned way, just enter it into a spreadsheet or a notepad or something. But Spark Notes is very easy. It's online, so you can hit it from wherever you're at, if you're at work or school. So that's been a big help. What's also been a big help is I've recently reunited with my friend Trenton Chance. We were best friends from like 2nd to 6th grade. And then he stayed back and I moved forward into middle school and kind of lost touch from there, which is always a shame. I always try not to do that, and I seem to do that every time. But I met up with him last week. We exchanged stories, improved to each other that we're not crazy, or at least not crazy in the way that we're making up memories. We both corroborated each other's stories, which is always helpful. And more than that, he is going to help me with my weight loss and stop smoking regimen. He's going to get me on an actual plan, um, which is something I'm bad at, actually having a plan in mind other than don't eat so much. So he's going to give me some tips on that. He's big into healthy eating and exercise and lifting weights, which I'm going to start doing again. So that's going to be a big help. And I think that's it for this week. So again, subscribe, send this video to your friends, comment on me. I want to explain real quick just exactly why I want people to subscribe and write comments and watch the video. It's not because I'm an attention whore, or not just because I'm an attention whore. It's because the more people that are watching, the more I slip up, the more it feels like I'm letting you guys down. And since apparently I'm not going to do this for myself, as past experiences have shown, if I feel like maybe I'm letting you down if I start to slip up, I think that'll really help me. So forward it to someone, have people watch it. If you know someone losing weight, point them towards my video, and I think it'll help me out a lot. Until next week, stay healthy, guys.